Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. How does this shit works? All right. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to the live, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Please let's try to share the link. Let's try to share the link to anyone that we know that is writing JAMB this year. Let's try and share the link. The reason I wanted to have the live on YouTube is just because I wanted this to be saved so that someone else that not joined the live can still come and watch it later. Because TikTok does not allow me to save the live for people that did not join. That's one of the reasons I had to try and use YouTube for this English, because English, everybody's offering English. So please, before we start, let's just quickly share the link to anyone that we know that's writing JAMB this year. Anyone that we know that's writing JAMB this year, please, let's share the link. 16:09. How does it look like on your screen? Please, how does it look like on your screen? I want to know. How does it look like on your screen? The name of the CBT app is My School app. The name of the CBT app is My School app. My School app. I don't know how the stuff looks like. I want to know if it's clear, if you guys are seeing the question clearly. So can you guys see the question clearly? Like, how does it look like on your screen? Does it look horizontal or is it vertical? Is it horizontal on your screen or is it vertical on your screen? I want to know how it looks like so that I can know if maybe we are going to be able to use this one, because I have a lot of things. I have a lot of things I want to talk about. It's clear now. Small. It's clear. Yes, I can see it. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thanks so much. The reason I'm using YouTube is because I want the video, like the live, to be recorded so that anybody that join later, they can still watch the live. You understand? Because there's some topics in English I want to touch on. There's some topics in English I want to touch on, and there's some things that yesterday I said I was going to go and read English. So that's what I did. I went to go and read a lot of things in English just to get ready for the exam. You understand? And I was able to get some things. But let's first start with this CBT app. Let's start with these past questions. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. All my future life is still going to be on TikTok. Oh, this English one is just here so that people can come and watch it later. My future life is still going to be on TikTok. But this one is just so we can have it saved on YouTube here. So anybody can come and watch it later. All right. So I think we should start. All right. The question is, choose the word that has the same rhyme scheme as the following word. A battle. I'm sorry, the word is battle. Then the word is A raffle, B latter, C bitter, D kettle. He said which of these have the same rhyme scheme with the word battle? So is it A, B, C, or D? Which CBT app, please? The name of the CBT app is My School app. The name of the CBT app is My School app. Please, I need you guys answers. So I need you guys answers like ASAP. I need you guys answers like ASAP. Rocky. ASAP. Blessings, testimony, beautiful. Can you guys not pick your answers? Please pick your answers. So let's move on. Let's move on. We don't have time. I don't want to use a lot of data for this. Let's pick answers. Let's pick answers, please. If there's any issue with the live stream, just tell me so that I can know what to do to resolve it. Right? ADC. All right. Thank you guys so much. Okay, the answer to this question is actually going to be D. D is the answer, Ketsu. So one thing is that whenever you are given a question that they ask you to find the rhyme scheme, to find that rhyme scheme, you use the end, how do I say it, the end of the word to find the rhyme scheme. So the end of the word is what will rhyme. So we have battle, right? So we have that TLE too. So this raffle, even though it has LE sound, it is not as complete as Ketsu. Ketsu has the complete rhyme scheme with battle. You have battle Ketsu. They have the same like ending. They are the end of the word has the same rhyme or sound, something like that. So that's how you can find. They ask you what is a word that has the same rhyme scheme, or you should find words that have similar rhyme scheme. You use the end of the word to find it out. Use the end of the word to find out. This is the next question. Choose the words in capital letter have the emphatic stress. Choose the options to which the given sentences relate. I bought my wife a red dress. Did I buy my husband a red dress? B. Did I buy my wife a red shoe? C. Coach Pelumi, welcome. Did I buy my wife a red shoe? C. Did you buy my wife a red dress? And D. Did I buy my wife a black dress? What was the certain question? Is it A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Option that has emphatic stress. So emphatic stress is another word that's come out a lot. It's come out a lot. But it's very simple, Sha. Emphatic stress is very simple. It's not hard. It is not hard at all. All right, you guys are correct. Sha. Answer is E. Answer is A. Did I buy my husband a red dress? Because the stress is on wife. The emphatic stress is on wife. So the answer is A. Did I buy my husband a red dress? This one is very simple. Let's go to the next one. Choose the word that has the same consonant sound as the one represented by the letters underlined. Wash. And we have SH underlined. We have wash and we have SH underlined. So what is it? Choose a word that has the same consonant sound as the one represented by the letters underlined. We have wash. Choose a word that has the same consonant sound as the one represented by the letters underlined. Wash. He pay me you. It's not showing again, okay? No. It's not showing again. It's not clear. What can I do about this one? What can I do about this one? Can you guys see it now? Maybe it's network issues. Maybe it is network issues. Network issues. Alright, choose the word that has the same consonant sound as the one represented by the letters underlined. Wash. So the answer to this question is okay. But we still have more answers. It is showing, but it's not clear. I don't know how to solve that problem now. Let me see if there's anything I can do here. I'm not really used to this YouTube algorithm. Okay, it's showing already, right? All right, the answer to this question is actually going to be C, nation. Nation and wash has the same sound. That's the same sound. Nation and wash has the same sound. Right? The answer is C, nation. 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 The person should increase their quality on YouTube. Okay, maybe that is the case. That is the case, maybe. My body should be born later, sha. Make I just do fast. Nation wash, yeah. Alright, this next question here. Daddy plays tennis on Saturday afternoons. Daddy plays tennis on Saturday afternoon. A. Does mommy play tennis on Saturday afternoons? B. Does daddy play tennis on Sunday afternoons? C. Does daddy play tennis on Saturday morning? D. Does daddy play cricket on Saturday afternoon? Where is the stress on, and where are we gonna answer? How are we gonna answer this question? I was actually reading English today, and I was like, English is actually very simple. The only reason that is making English to be hard, the only thing making English to be hard is that we know this prepare. Like last day now, I didn't even read English like that. I only read this thing, and my life changer. I don't really read the English textbook. Like if you read the English textbook, register, the register that came out for me last year, I found it in the English textbook. Like I was surprised. Essential English language, I think, or essential English studies. The register that came out for me last year, I saw it today. I was surprised. I was like, mad. Just when I read this stuff, I haven't known most of the answers without stress. So that means that English as well has a lot of hidden gems. Even Concord, rule of Concord is there. Next question. This question is D. Next question is D. Does daddy play cricket on Saturday afternoon? D is the answer. Yeah. Next question. What's emphatic stress? Emphatic stress is basically thing divided into two. You have word stress and sentence stress. So it's basically talking about when you pronounce a word, you say a sentence, where is the stress on? Which word do you pronounce the most? So you pronounce most. So in that sentence now, cricket was in emphatic stress because of in the original sentence that was given to us. In the original sentence that was given to us, we have that daddy plays tennis on Saturday afternoons. So that's what we have. But from here we can see that actually it is the emphatic stress will be on the tennis. So when we change the sentence to change that sentence, we remove that tennis and replace it with the cricket in D. If you notice, all the options has tennis in it except that D, cricket. But that's the one that is stressed in the sentence. Let's just use the next one. If he were here, it could be more fun. If he were here, it could be more fun. He did not show up, and so the occasion lacked much fun. It was expected, but he did not show up to liven up this occasion. There was no fun because he was not present. And D, he was being expected to supply more fun. So what was the answer to this question? Okay, Coach Pelumi, I'm glad you understand now. More TikTok people no come, no wahala. So what is the answer to the question? C or A? I will go with C. Let's stop this one. Let's start choosing our answer and standing on it. Stand on your answer. I saw this question. This is 2024, right? No, this is not 2024. This is 2023. This is 2023. But it's possible that I have solved this year. I used to recommend for you guys to start from 2023. I mean 2024 and go backwards. I used to recommend you guys start from 2024 and go backwards. This exam that is coming, like I'm on high alert. I'm just really stressed, sure. Like I really have to score 300 plus. I have to score 365. That's my goal, 365 to count to score. And I've noticed that for me to get that score, I have to improve my English as well. Like I cannot be relying only on maths and physics and chemistry. I also have to improve English. That's why I just said let me start this life on English as well. All right, the answer to this question is actually A. He did not show up, and so the occasion lacked much fun. If you notice in this sentence, it said if he were here, meaning that he's not there. If he were here, that means he is not there. So he did not show up, and so the occasion lacked much fun. That's the answer to that question. A is the answer. All right, this is the next question. English reduces score, yes. The guy that got one, it structural job. There's no problem. Even myself, I was reading since morning because I don't go anywhere today. I don't go to the Sunday, I don't go anywhere today. at home I was reading. I was just doing English. When I did English finish, I went to go and do my CBT app. This is the first time I went to practice my CBT app. Let me just try the phone. I don't normally test myself normally. I don't test myself, but this year I just let me just test because I wanted to find out what would be the best strategy I can use in the exam. Or like, should I start from English, physics, chemistry, and maths? From maths, physics, chemistry, and English, stuff like that. So from my experiment, I think starting from mathematics, then physics, then English, then chemistry. Seems like that's the best strategy for me, from what I found out. So if I start from mathematics and physics, I'll be less tense then. I'll be able to answer the questions and get it out of the way. Then I'll do chemistry last because I don't want to do English last because I want English to boost my score too. I feel like if I read English very well, like if I prepare very well in English can boost my score more than chemistry. That's my own opinion. Oh. I'm good in chemistry. Like I'm not. It's not like I'm bad in chemistry. I'm also a bit good in chemistry too, but I'm not that good in chemistry. So I want to use English to like also increase my score. Let English not be the thing that is dragging me down. So I want to do well in all of them: English, chemistry, maths, physics. But maths and physics will be the one that will carry. All right. Though he is our elected representative, he often takes a rather jaundiced view of our problems. All right. Everybody has picked their answer already. But the answer to this question is B. He takes an unfavorable position concerning our problems. That's what jaundiced means. It takes a rather jaundiced view of our problems. For those of you that don't know, JAMB is in 12 days. In 12 days. And in 5 days' time, that is, I think, by next week, Thursday or Friday, that's when reprinting will start. So I've crafted out a very, very, very comprehensive study routine, like a very comprehensive study routine from now till April 25. That it's going to help me to revise every single thing I've learned and learn new things that I'm missing and every single thing I need. Answer is B. Let's go to the next question. From the words lettered A to D, choose the word that has the same consonant sounds as the one presented by the letters underlined below. Pin. So we have pin as the letter underlined. So we have A, psychology, B, pneumonia, C, pseudonym. As I'm pronouncing this, you guys have known the answer. Oh God. As I'm pronouncing, you guys have known the answer already. What's not the point? I already pronounced it already for you guys. So it is psychology, pneumonia, pseudonym, and pragmatic. Psychology, pneumonia, pseudonym, and pragmatic. Pragmatic. I feel like my network is lagging a bit. I don't know if you guys think my network is lagging. Please, if it's lagging, just let me know so that I'll know what I'm doing here. My network lagging. Please, is my network lagging? If my network is lagging, please, I would love to know. I would love to know. Thank you guys so much that my YouTube video got 1K views. Like, I was not expecting my video to get 1K views. I was thinking to stop at 100 views because it's my first YouTube video. And I really, really want to make more. But I'm really scared about this upcoming JAMB exam. Like, I really want to score very high. So I don't know if I'll have time to make another YouTube video, but if I can, I'll try and make a YouTube video. Maybe to be short and to not be very edited. I'll just try and I'll push information, but I'll not edit it like that. I'll post it just to help you guys. Something else I'll do. I'll make a video on it. My study routine, I'll make a video on it. So I'll post it. The second question is D, pragmatic. D, pragmatic is the answer. D, pragmatic. Pragmatic. All right, we have this next one. Choose the appropriate stress pattern from the options. The stressed words are in capital letters. A, fluency. B, fluency. C, fluency. D, fluency. We are all going to score high, even though the mock was bad. Yes, you are right. You are absolutely correct. Just involves practice. Involves a lot of practice. A lot of past questions. A lot of practicing. A lot of revising. But it's possible. It's very, very possible. Please, guys, let's share this live. We don't have enough people on this live. Many people that I told to join the live yesterday, many of them don't know I'm live now. If you know anybody, just share the live to them. Just share the live to them. All right. If you know anybody that you know that Max came. What's up, boss? Welcome to live. Okay, so I really want to score very high in this year's jam. Like that's why I'm just English. I'm carrying English along now. I'm carrying English along now. I was what you score in mock exams. I did not write mock actually. I did not write mock. I don't really think it matters. I don't think it matters like that. It is good for people that are just writing jam for the first time to test yourself and stuff like that. But if you've written jam before, you can just you don't have to write it again. You have to write mock. All right. So the answer to this question is D fluency. D fluency. Guys, I always advise you guys to make sure you read rule of concord, very important, and order of adjectives. Order of adjectives is very important as well. I was just reading all these things today. That's what just comes to my mind that actually I could have done very well in English if I had prepared very well for English. But I did not prepare very well for English. I was just ignoring it. I focused on physics, chemistry, and maths. So let's not do that. Let's not do that this year. I don't write mock. All right, choose the word that is opposite in meaning to the underlined words. Victor played the role of a haughty prince. Victor played the role of a haughty prince. A haunted, B modest, C disturbed, D and angry. So what does that haughty mean? Haughty, what does haughty mean? What does haughty mean? Haughty, he was haughty. The kid was haughty, man. 300 plus, amen. So what does haughty mean, guys? What does haughty mean? T girl, bye. All right. Okay, what does haughty mean? That's not the opposite in meaning to haughty. We need to find the meaning of haughty for us to find the meaning for haughty. So A, haunted, B, immodest, C, disturbed, D, and angry. Yeah. So is he angry? Is he disturbed? Is he modest? Opposite of haughty. Guys, I think I'll rush through this past question, so I'll rush through it. So let's try and pick our answers very fast so that we can be faster. I don't want to waste much time. And this YouTube is to use data more than TikTok, so I don't want to waste too much time with that. All right, the answer to this question is B, immodest. Yes, haughty means proud. Be modest. So guys, I might actually come live on TikTok again, or I might come live on TikTok as well. I might still come live on TikTok, but it's not be to solve past questions, so it's not be to solve past questions, but I might come live on TikTok as well. But I don't think it will be to solve past questions. So the answer is modest, right? Modest is the answer. Let's go to the next question. Next questions. Choose the word or group of words that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the underlined words. That is nearly opposite in meaning to the underlying word. The gradual process of transition to civilian rule came to a dash end. A, unhappy end. B, unnecessary end. C, abrupt end. D, anticipated end. So what does gradual mean in this sentence? What does gradual mean in this sentence? Haughty does not mean attitude. This shit is solid, rock solid. This shit is solid, rock solid, rock solid. Wow, that's insane. All right, that's actually C, abrupt. C, abrupt is the answer. All right, abrupt, because when we have gradual is slowly, right? Steadily, slow and steady. But abrupt is sudden and quick, or quick and sudden. All abrupt means quick and sudden. Just happened. Just happened. So abrupt is the answer to the opposite in meaning. Abrupt is the answer. This is the next question here. Peter and Jane loved each other. Dash the difficulties they face. A, therefore, B, despite, C, however, D, besides. Peter and Jane love each other. Dash the difficulties they face. A, therefore, B, despite, C, however, C, besides. D, besides. Peter and Jane love each other. Dash the difficulties they face. A, therefore, B, despite, C, however, D, besides. So what is the appropriate option? Peter and Jane love each other. dash the difficulties they face. So it's B, despite. Despite the difficulties they face. All right. I'm very sorry. I think I'll be rushing fast. I'm rushing so that we'll not waste much time on TikTok, on YouTube. YouTube uses a lot of data. So I don't want us to spend too much money. All right. So let's just be quick. Let's be quicker. I was skeptical about the story she told me. Now we are asked to find the nearest meaning to skeptical. What does skeptical mean? A, doubtful, B, convinced, C, ignorant, D, confused. I was skeptical about the story that she told me. Be doubtful, be convinced, C, ignorant, D, confused. What does skeptical mean? They asked us to find the nearest meaning to skeptical. I can tell you guys what this means. But I don't even know if you guys can like on TikTok. On this YouTube stuff. Alright, the answer is doubtful. A. Skeptical means not sure or be unsure. So doubtful is also a similar meaning to skeptical. So we have skeptical and doubtful. Choose the option that has the same vowel sounds as the one represented by the letter or letters underlined. Naked, sorry, this is naked. This is naked. That's one thing that I learned from one of my classmates when I was in school. For these words, their pronunciation, they have ed. They're actually naked, not naked. Naked. And some words that has like there's some words that has ed that also pronounce as naked, something like that, like ends like a T sound. No, I know just good for English like that. All right, let's pick our answers, please. Oh. But this is naked, 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 naked. Let's pick our answers. Let's pick our answers. Let's pick our answers. We don't have a lot of time, guys. Please, is my network bad? Is my network bad? I want to know. Seems like my network is bad. I don't know. Seems like my network is bad, but I don't know. I'm not seeing any interactions. Okay, no, it is not. All right, thank you so much. All right, the answer is actually D, bid. D is the answer. D, bid. D, bid. D, bid. Emmanuel, thank you. Emmanuel, thank you so much. Coach, thank you so much. So, the answer is bid. D, bid. That I in bid sounds like naked. It's the same E sound that is naked, right? It's not naked like we pronounce it. It's not naked. I'm telling you guys now, it's not naked. It is not naked. It is naked. Naked. So like I said, I'm saying kid. That's what I'm saying kid. So that's the sound. Most of all these words have ed sound, like ed sound. Usually ed or this, like either it will have a T sound in the end or the E sound, the E will sound E instead of E, something like that. All right, next question. From the list of words A to D, choose one that best describes the sentence. James and Harry were at daggers drawn when I knew them. This means that they A were always angry with each other, B always wore daggers, C were good at drawing daggers, D were fighting everybody. When they say at daggers drawn, what does it mean? Daggers drawn, what does it mean? All right, let's have this question. Actually, A, we're always dragging with each other. I mean, we're always angry with each other. I said dragging. They're always angry with each other. That's what at daggers drawn mean. They're always angry with each other. So A is the answer. A is the answer. A is the answer. We're always angry with each other. Let's go to the next question. Oh, I'm always mistakenly skipping to the next one. All right. Choose the word that has the same rhyme scheme as the word below. Choose the word that has the same rhyme scheme as the word below. A, there. B, anime. C, fight. D, ball. So this is day. This is day. So here that I told you guys how to answer rhyme scheme now. You guys know how to answer rhyme scheme. I've explained to you guys how to answer rhyme scheme questions. So we have day, 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 day. No, I'll explain to you guys how to answer rhyme scheme questions. Or let me explain again. If I explain it, you guys will get it. Whenever you're answering this question that they ask you to find the rhyme or the rhyme scheme of the word, you look at the last syllable of that word, right? Or the last letters of that word. What does it sound like? Those last letters is what I used to use and find the rhyme. So now as you can see, this one sounds D, right? You're not using the D part, you're not using the D part, you're using the A part, right? The A part. So because of that, that's how it's going to be D, anime. You see, anime sounds anime, me, day, me, day. You understand? So day sound, you're not using the D, you're not using that D sound, you're using the A sound. So rhyme scheme, use the last syllable of the word to find the rhyme scheme. The last syllable of the word. So this day is going to be anime. So B is the answer. Without our relentless campaigns, we might never have been. We might be never. A might be never. B, we might never have been. C, never had been. And D, have never been. So is it A, B, C, or D? Please guys, let's be faster so that who's spelling me video. Wow, just learned new method. Nice. I also learned this stuff using my English textbook. So I'm glad to have taught you guys as well. I also learned some things too, like words that end with IC and ION. You pronounce the stress is on the second to the last syllable. Then words that end with IAL, IAN, then again. Most of the other words, most of it ATE, all of them, the stress is on the third to the last syllable. So only words that end with ION or IC, those are the only ones that the stress is on the second to the last syllable. Why the rest is on the third to the last syllable? Then for nouns, nouns have the stress on the first syllable. Like two syllable nouns. Two syllable nouns have the stress on the first syllable, while two syllable verbs have the stress on the last syllable. For example, export. To export is a verb. The syllable, I mean, the stress is on the port, the second syllable, port. But for noun, export, export, the noun is talking about what happens. Export is a noun. The syllable is on the X. So noun has the syllable on the first syllable, while verb has the syllable on the second syllable. So that's why this one is B, never have been. We might never have been sure of victory in the race for the National Assembly. We might never have been sure because it is talking about a present perfect tense. A present perfect tense. This is not past tense. That's why it's not never had been. This is present perfect because it's presently happening. Never have been. Right? We are all hungry. We dash anything to eat since morning. We are all hungry. We dash anything to eat since morning. A hadn't had. B never had. C haven't had. D didn't have. We're all hungry. We haven't, or hadn't, or never. Rosemary, you're welcome. Next question, fill each gap with the most appropriate option from the list provided. We are all hungry. We dash anything to eat since morning. We're all hungry. We dash anything to eat since morning. So A, hadn't had. B, never had. C, haven't had. D, didn't have. What was the appropriate answer? Everybody choosing C. You guys are correct. Haven't had is the correct answer. Haven't had is the correct answer. We are all hungry. We haven't had anything to eat since morning. Haven't had is the correct answer. Yeah. Next question. To check desertification in the arid zones, the trees should be planted. So to check desertification in the arid zones, trees should be planted. A, drought resisting tree. B, drought resistant tree. C, drought effective trees. Or D, drought proof trees. Which is the right answer? The A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Drought resisting, drought resistant, drought effective, drought proof. Which of it is appropriate? All right, here is drought resistant. You guys have already. Drought resistant is the correct answer. Drought resistant is the correct answer. All right, let's go to the next question. From the options lettered A to D, choose the option that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the underlined word. My father is parsimonious. Parsimonious. I remember when I was going for spelling bee. These are the kind of words I normally learn. Parsimonious. Parsimonious. My father is parsimonious. A, thrifty, B, frugal, C, generous, D, ungenerous. What does parsimonious mean? Who is a parsimonious person? What does it mean for someone to be parsimonious? What does it mean for someone to be parsimonious? All right. All right. I'm very sorry I have to the answer. I want to be very quick in seeing the answer. So please let's be fast in writing our answers too. Let's be fast in writing our answers too. All right, let's start with this question. Parsimonious means to be frugal. Parsimonious means to be frugal, to be like you don't like to give people money. You are stingy with your money, you like to manage things. So the opposite of that would be generous. Right? The opposite to be generous. So my father is parsimonious, is like saying my father is frugal. But the opposite is what? My father is generous. So opposite of parsimonious is generous. That's how I see. C is our appropriate answer. Next question. Pick out the option with a different rhyme. If I pronounce everything, you guys will get it. So we have roar, we have for, we have ball, we have growl. Roar, for, growl, ball. I hope we get into the same center. Coach Kwelumi, cheating is not allowed in JAMB. So even if you are in the same center, you cannot look at somebody's box. Like the way the box is designed. Have you seen JAMB box before? If you did the position, you did this thing now. You did the mock. The way the box is designed there, you cannot even look left or right. Like your head will be inside your computer like this. So I don't know which time you have to. And again, if you try to copy somebody else, the basic question may not even be the same question with your own. That's another thing. The basic question may not be the same question with your own. And the worst part of everything is that as I try to copy another person, your time is going. So you're wasting time like that too. And the way JAMB is, if you waste any time like this, someone is gone. It's gone. All right, let's have a C growl. This is C growl. Growl is the answer. C growl. Because everyone is raw, for, bo, raw, for, bo, or growl. Growl is different. It's not growl, it's growl. Like, right, growl. Like baby lion. The primary stress is indicated by writing the syllable on which it occurs in capital letters. From the words letter A to D, choose the one that has the correct stress category. A, category. B, category. C, category. D, category. So which is the appropriate answer? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Oof. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. All right, the answer to this question is B, category. 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 B is the answer. Category. All right, this is the next question here. The underlined word as it is used in the passage, BC has become an indispensable member of staff. BC has become an indispensable member of staff. Indispensable. Just B, category. That is capital letter CAT. Category. All right, indispensable. Nearest meaning to indispensable. What does indispensable mean? What does indispensable mean in this sentence? Category, 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 category. All right, the next question is A, vital. Indispensable means you cannot do without this person. You cannot do without this person. That's what indispensable means. Cannot be done without. You cannot do without her. She is indispensable. We cannot do without her. We need her. We need her in our lives. We can't do without her. That's what indispensable means. You get indispensable, cannot do without. Cannot do without. Can see your feet. All right. Sorry. I don't know. I was trying to turn on my lights. That's why. All right. The answer is vital. Let's go to the next one. Sorry. Let's go to the next one. What decision does the board make about loans and from the cooperative? What decisions does the board make about loans from the cooperative? A, no loans can be given to staff. This one is Lekki HeadMaster questions. So Lekki HeadMaster questions. So we are through with the normal English questions now. Those questions are just to give us an idea of the kind of questions that JAMB can ask. Those are to give us an idea on the kind of questions JAMB might ask. But now we are going to the Lekki HeadMaster questions. I only have only like 5 questions for Lekki HeadMaster. Just to revise, get our head thinking about it. What decision does the board make about loans from the cooperative? What decision does the board make about loans from the cooperative? A, no loans can be given to staff under any circumstances. B, all loan requests must be approved by the staff union. C, staff loans cannot exceed 250,000. And D, the cooperative must stop lending money to stop lending money immediately. All right, this is C, staff loans cannot exceed 250,000. C is the answer. C, staff loans cannot exceed 250,000. All right, next question. Why do some teachers at Stardom schools dread open day? Why do they dread open day? A, they are afraid of being sacked. B, they dislike interacting with parents. C, parents often come with complaints. D, the day involves long hours of work. The A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Why do some parents or some teachers or Stardom schools they dread open day? All right, these are correct. Since I see parents often come with complaints, that's the reason, and they don't like to hear that complaint. Why did Mr. Guta demand? What did Mr. Guta demand in the MD's office regarding Mr. Fafore? A, a salary increase for Mr. Fafore. B, the immediate dismissal of Mr. Fafore. C, a change in his son's class teacher. D, a public apology from Mr. Fafore. A, salary increase, immediate dismissal, change in his son's class teacher, public apology from Mr. Fafore. What did Mr. Guta demand in the MD's office regarding Mr. Fafore? Fafore. 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 All right, please let's answer. Let's answer. Bum 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 bum. This year's JAMB, I just I have a feeling that it's going to be easy. I feel like it's going to be easy. It's going to be easy by God's grace. It's going to be easy. You just have to prepare more, study more, read more. Everything you are doing times two, times three, times four, times five. This one is B. The immediate dismissal of Mr. Fafure. B is the answer. The dismissal of Mr. Fafure. Right. This is the next question that we have. Why does the school no longer allow students to copy notes from the class prefect? Why does the school no longer allow students to copy notes from the class prefect? A. It disrupts classroom management. B. A parent sued the school for this practice. C. The students often make errors when copying notes. D. The teachers believe it wastes time. Teachers believes it wastes time. Why does the school no longer allow students to copy notes from the class prefect? My brown skin girl. Right, please do. I'm not getting any new answers. So, am I talking to myself? I hope I'm not the only one on this live phone. Please, 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 please. I need answers. I need answers. I'm not seeing any interaction here. I don't know if I'm the only one here. No answers. Are we alive? Are we here? My network has gone again. Seems like my network has gone again. Nonsense. All right. Well, the first question is actually going to be this is going to be B. A parent sued the school for this practice. Parents sued the school for this practice. All right. For this one, the answer is going to be found a grammatical error in his son's notes. What reason did Mr. Gupta give for being angry with Mr. Fafore? He was unhappy with Mr. Fafore's attitude. His son complained about being treated unfairly. He found a grammatical error in his son's notes. He felt Mr. Fafore was not teaching effectively. And the answer is he found a grammatical error in his son's notes. Right? He found a grammatical error in his son's notes. And this is the last question I have for today. Grammatical rule was the source of a disagreement between the MD and the grammar principal is what? A. The use of the subjunctive mood. B. The use of the conjunctions such as and. C. The subject-verb agreement with phrases like as well as. And D. The proper placement of modifiers. And the answer is C. The subject-verb agreement with phrases like as well as. All right, I think I'll end live here because I don't know whether my network is bad or something. That's why you guys are not hearing me. But I'll be coming live on TikTok very soon, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Depending on my activities, I'll be coming live very soon. Thank you guys for joining and really grateful. I think I'll be ending the live now.